Okay, I'm back.
Ah, there it is. I think we're back.
Of course, there's no one on.
Well, there's 10. Hello, everybody. I'm going to go post another comment on the other one to check. To move over to this one.
So sorry.
Okay. We're back to 16. Do you want to just start completely over on that rutilated quartz? Or do we give it to where we cut off? I think we better re-auction it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one were we on?
We were doing the rutilated quartz.
The rutilated quartz?
We were almost done with it, but we better do it again.
Okay. Let me get my... Hey, we're back.
No, we're not.
Wait for the lag. All right. Sorry, everybody. We're going back to the rutilated quartz. What would everybody like to do? We're on packet number, this was 7 with the rutilated quartz. What are people saying they'd like to do, Debbie?
Is it okay with everybody if we re-auction the rutilated quartz?
Well, I just feel bad because we've lost so many people.
They're saying yes.
Okay, then. So how many do we... Let's see who we've got on. Looks like we've got...
Almost everybody's
almost
here.
Everybody's back on. So
and they're bidding.
They're bidding. set up the timer. You're buying a bead map, everybody. And let me tell you, we used to get these bead mats really cheap, and they've gotten really expensive. But I had no idea the price would go that high. Rutilated quartz, okay, with real rutilation. Okay, on this. The name is Bentley, which means meadow of bent grass, which I know where the name comes from. If you drive your Bentley across the meadow, it will bend the grass. All right, there's a leaf shade, 40 by 24. Sorry, people, I get a little silly when things go wrong. And there will be a call made to our internet provider on Monday. Okay, along with the rutilated Bentley. Yes, you too can own a Bentley for this limited amount of time for just a minimum bid of $10. Okay, what have we got in here?
If they missed them, those moonstones are an A grade and have tons of flash.
Well, we'll do moonstones in a minute. We'll start out with the fancy Jasper rounds, 10 millimeters. And it is fancy Jasper, strand of 15. Then we've got the fancy Jasper spears. Again, lots of nice fancy Jasper color. The pearls. These are green pearls, 15. Freshwater pearls, 6.5 to 7. And then we've got my favorite, the little wheels. Debbie calls them discs. These are a wheat color, 15 of them, 8 by 6. We got twisted rounds, 25. These have a plating on them. Look at all the colors in there, 6 millimeters. We've got rices. You know, I thought I'd sold 6 more stones here until Debbie told me we were offline. Anyway, crystal rice, 6 by 4. And then down in the little bag, this will be easier to see this time. We've got 5 fancy Jasper ovals, 18 by 13 millimeters, drilled top to bottom. I could turn each and every one of those into a pendant or put them all into a bracelet. They'd be fun to work with. And I love these great big opalite nuggets. 16 by 12. There's 4 of these. They just glow. Then we've got the moonstones. Debbie tells me these are an A-grade Rondell moonstone. These are 8 by 5. There's 12 of them. Obviously, they're not all in my hand. And then we've got some tree agate tubes, 13 by 4. There are 10 of these in the bag. Got 12 seconds left. I'm going to begin putting things away. 3, 2, 1. And is there anyone still around bidding?
A few. Nancy Nissan won that for 33.
Nancy, congrats.
That is a beautiful rutilated quartz, by the way.
I love rutilations. All right, I've lost my mouse, so we're doing this manually. I'm controlling this with my mind. We've got a Narina stone, Teardrop, 40 by 30. Narina stone is a type of pictured jasper, but her name is Alerna. Celtic name meaning little rock of harmony and peace. Beautiful pattern on this. I love the Narina jasper. Of all the pictured jaspers, it might be one of my favorite. Even the back on this is nice. It takes a nice polish as well. It's typical of Western Australian pictured jaspers. It's named because it was first discovered in near the Narina station, which is where the mine is. And it actually is older than another sister stone that's mined in the same area, which you might be familiar with, called Marquee jasper. And this stone has actually been documented clear back. I didn't know they mined a lot of stuff out of Australia and brought it back to the real world, I guess. But even during the Renaissance period in the Middle Ages, it was popular among the upper classes.
Timer.
We really ought to start the timer, shouldn't we, Debbie? Okay.
We're rattled. We're a little rattled.
I'm not rattled. I never get rattled. All right, what do we got this? Well, there'll be lots of extra bidding on this one, and the Narina stone is well worth it. Okay, we've got some red banded agate rounds. There's 24 of them. Notice there's not 25. That's because Debbie probably could only find 24.
That's the last of my...
That's the last of her red banded agate rounds, 8 millimeters. And then we have some spears, red Jasper spears. Again, there's 30 of them in here. That's more than enough to make a bracelet. Then we have my freshwater pearls. Remember I told you size is important? These are 9 to 10 millimeters. I don't know if any of you have priced freshwater pearls lately, but the price of pearls wholesale doubled last spring and doubled again this last fall. And so we went to try to replenish my stock and just couldn't find much. 9 by 10, there's 12 of them. And then we have these global faceted rounds, 8 by 6. Nice peachy color on those. And what have we got? Oh, these are the twisted rounds, salmon colored, 6 millimeter. And then we have rice beads, 6 by 4, 25 of them. Again, I don't think I've ever seen a salmon that color. The findings bag on this is an antique copper. Again, there's a toggle and a pinch bell. And then in our little bag of stuff, we'll have lots of time to talk about this. All right, we have 4 goldstone ovals. There's the ovals right there, 4 of them. This is a nice grade of goldstone with a lot of sparkle. Then there are 3 A-grade carnelian twisted rices. These are 16 by 9. And then if you look here, you can see that there's a couple of dark carnelian coins. A nice flat edge on them. And then there are 5 red weathered agate barrels, good sized barrel. And these are 12 by 8. Okay, is everyone just frantically bidding, or can we count this one down a little bit?
They're still bidding.
Okay, well, we'll give you a little bit of time. I'll just hold this here and you can contemplate whether or not salmon really come in this color right here. The Narina Jaspers, again, just one of my favorite to work with. We don't have tons of them, which is probably why you won't see it in an orphan box anytime soon. But we keep collecting them.
We might do a tween with them.
We could do maybe a
we
tween
could do a
at some
tween.
point. All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bidding is over. We have a winner?
I think so. Sharon Seaver at 55.
Sharon, you earned it. You really did. Okay, anyone feel bad that they didn't get that Narina stone? Well, we've got a second chance right here. We have a second one. This is Aussie. Wonder where Debbie came up with that name. It means one who is from Australia, literally. Okay, this is another teardrop, 39 by 37 millimeters. We're not going to talk a lot. I'm going to start the clock, but we will stop whenever people quit bidding on this one, because you've already seen what's in the bag. But it's almost got a silver blue flash here across it. I love, of all of the pictured Jaspers, this one seems to take the best finish. And we'll just quickly look again at the pearls Debbie has stolen from me. Nice big nugget. And I love the colors on this. It goes well with that. And the red Jasper. Debbie lied. There were more than 24 beads that she had left. I guess she had 48. And so
well, this is the last of the red agates. I divided what I had left in half.
We got spears. We've got crystals, one of which they say is the color of salmon. And then the bead bag. Let's show you the bead bag real quick, because the stones are a little bit different in this.
They're the same stones.
Yeah, but they look different. At least the agates do, the agate barrels. And then there's the findings bag, which is antique copper.
I think we could do a countdown and end it.
Let's do a 10-second countdown on the bidding for this one. And we'll do a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bidding has ended. Now remember, on the second chances, these are just for people who have not already won an auction.
And there's still 3 more second chances to go.
Yep, I'm going to throw up the next stone, or throw out the next stone, so that you can at least see what it is.
So Kim won that one at 30.
Kim, all right, Kim. The next stone, we're starting the counter, is a Rodnite Moon. Rodnite's one of Debbie's favorite stones. This one's two-sided. It's a flat moon. It's 44 by 28 millimeters, fairly thin at 4 millimeters. Her name is Mizuki, which is Japanese, means beautiful moon. But it also can mean hope. This one's got some wonderful striations through it. The Rodnite was actually originally found in the Ural Mountains in Russia, clear back in the 1700s, late 1700s. And so it was popular among Russian craftsmen, and the stones in that were so big that they actually used it as building materials. And there's an underground railway station in Moscow built back during the Depression era that's faced with big slabs of this pink Rodnite. And they call it Orlitz in Russia, meaning eagle stone, because eagles supposedly would pick up pieces of the stone to take to their nest. And in Russian cultures, even today, people will put little pieces of Rodnite stones in their babies' cradles, and they felt that it would help protect them. All right, let's see what we've got in the accessory bag, the dress-up bag. Wow, we got big pearls in this one. All right. Gunmetal is what we've got for the findings. And we have got some Rodnite rounds. These are 8 millimeters. There are 20 of them in here. Got some wonderful Rodnite colors in that. And then we've got more spears. The spears here are rose quartz. Nice color. And then my pearls. These are ring pearls. While the pearls are forming, they rotate inside the shellfish, and little pieces of grit will get in there, and it creates these wonderful little rings. These are in a peacock color, so you've got greens, blues, purples. These are some of my favorite of all of my stones. In fact, those might have been from my personal box. Let's see, we've got some global
No
faceted.
comment.
No comment?
No comment.
I'm worried now. Okay. 25 global faceted. These are 4x6s. And then we've got light pink crystal rounds. These are a twisted round. We've got pink rice, 6x4. And then in the magic bag, we've got Rodnite ovals, which you can see there. And then we've got these wonderful onyx overlapping leaves. These are a great little item. These are 19 by 13. There's 7 of them. Then there are some puffy hearts. We've got 3 of these puffy hearts. They're 12 millimeters. And then there are 10 Rodnite tubes in there as well. The leaves alone I think are worth the value of this. Bidding is over. The clock is done. And Debbie will probably tell you to check and make sure whoever gets this, their pearls show up, because I'm going to have to look at those again.
So Kim Malansky won that at 24.
Kim, congratulations. It's Kim. I'll send the pearls. All right, we have bamboo agate. Bamboo agate's an interesting stone because there's not a lot of information out there on it. I call them a fat teardrop, but it's a wonderful shape. 40 by 41. It's almost the same dimensions each way. Her name is Panda, which is a Nepalese name meaning bamboo eater, which is appropriate. It's sometimes called bamboo leaf agate. You can see the wonderful pattern in there.
Can you see the little panda Down in the pattern?
There's a panda?
There's a
down
pattern
right
down in the
here?
pattern. You have to really hunt for it, but
Okay,
it's there.
well, we'll leave that up to all of you. This is a 20th century stone discovered in India. And you can see that it became popular right away. All right, let's see what we've got with panda. Okay. Pinch bell and clasp are gold. And then Botswana agate. Oh my gosh, I didn't know we had much of this. That's probably why there's only 20. Botswana agate is one of the most popular agates in probably the world, 8 millimeters. This is a really nice example too. And then we have fancy Jasper spears with all of the different warm colors that go with that. Pearl wise, we've got green freshwater pearls, 16 of them. They are 6.5 to 7 millimeters. They're a potato shape. And what have we got? We got the global crystals again, 8 by 6, 20 of them. Again in a green, but with that wonderful finish, so you get a gold flash on top of that. Twisted crystals, 25 of them, 6 millimeter. We've got the rices, again 25 of them, a green goldenrod, half plated. A lot of variation in the color. And let's see what we've got in the bag. I don't recognize a couple of those stones. All right, we've got 2 of these agate rectangles in a green.
Fauceted.
Agate, yeah, they have a fauceting to them. Drilled top to bottom. We have some rhyolite rondelles, these little rondelle buttons. These are 10 by 6, there's 10 of them. We've got the white weathered cubes again, which makes just a nice accent to just about anything. And then we have 6 green weathered agate barrels. I don't know if you can see the weathering on those. The agate barrels are great. This would make a nice chunky bracelet. So we're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bidding is closed. We appreciate all of you finding your way back to the auction. You are truly dedicated people. We have a winner on that one,
I'm waiting for Colleen.
which is also the name of a popular children's book and soon to be made
Nancy
into a movie.
Nissan at 49.
Nancy, congrats on that. Our next stone is a leopard skin Jasper. We will start the bidding.
Oh, and this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, Debbie loves the leopard skin Jasper. I was amazed that she stole my pearls, but also gave these out as well. 45 by 48. Name is Namir, which is an Israeli or Hebrew name, means leopard. For obvious reasons, it's given the name. It's occasionally referred to as a jaguar stone also, and it has this little orbicular or banded jasper. It can be red, pink, brown, cream. You can have inclusions of tan, pink, red, black, gray, brown, and it looks like a leopard skin, and so thus the name. It's a porous stone, and to keep it polished, you want to keep it clean, and you just wash it with warm soapy water like a lot of other things. Keep it away from heat, which can discolor it. And let's see, legends say that it will protect you from ghosts and drowning. And, ooh, look at the leopard skin rounds. These are 8 millimeters. There's a beautiful pattern on those. There are 20 of them, 8 millimeters in here. The findings bag is gunmetal, has that little diamond shape toggle and the pinch bell. And then spears, against black stone. We don't know exactly what the stone is, but it's black. I frankly think it's an agate and onyx type stone.
I do too.
And then the pearls, again, ooh, got some nice luster and color on some of these pearls, the luster color. There are 18 of these. They're 6.5 to 7 millimeters. And then we have these crystal not the lanterns, excuse me. These are the twisted rounds, dark topaz. They're 8 millimeters. We have the lanterns, which there are 25 of these with an AB finish on the black. 6x4. We have rice beads, 6x4. These are a sunset crystal is what they call it. It has a nice peach flash to it. And then inside our bag of stuff, I can see more goldstone ovals. Yep, we've got 5 goldstone ovals, 18 by 13. We've got onyx ovals as well. 5 of those, also 18 by 13. Leopard skin Jasper twisted rices. You gotta look at these.
You can't see them. Your hand's off screen.
My hand is not off screen. It's right here in the middle. Well, maybe for a second. And there are 5 of those twisted rices, 16 by 8, and then 5 red weathered agate barrels. Time is up. One final look at this heart. Of course, those are pretty spectacular too.
Yeah, that was a nice set.
Yeah, Debbie probably shed some tears.
Angela Bassler, 48.
There will be some goodbyes. All right. Congratulations, Angela. Oh, wow. This is the Barbie set.
Yep.
We have got a coral fossil, Marquee, bright pink, obviously dyed, but you can see the coral pattern in that. 43 by 22 millimeters. Her name is Merjin. A Turkish name, means coral. And fossil coral, it's a natural gemstone. It's actual coral that's been fossilized over millions of years. I believe coral fossil is the state stone of Florida. It's mined in Florida and Georgia, which I had no idea. 100 miles or so north of us, I believe there is also some coral fossil, which in my one lapidary experience, I picked up a piece and turned it into a cabochon, which is why I have no thumbnails today. Anyway, the proper name is agatized coral, and they also call it the chrysanthemum stone, because it looks like chrysanthemums growing all over it. All right, let's see the rest of the Barbie Funhouse. If you like pink, you're going to love this particular stone. The pinch bell and the toggle clasp are in silver. And we've got, cherry blossom. We have 20 cherry blossom agates. These are 8 millimeters. Got a wonderful pattern in that. And then we've got rose quartz spears, a whole strand. There's about 30 on that. And pink pearls. Okay, these are a nugget. They are 9 to 10 millimeters. If you like big pearls, this is a great strand for you. Then we have some discs. These are a light pink. I didn't even know we had these. And we have the twisted rounds, 6 millimeter. There are 25 of them. There were 15 of the discs. And then we have just an AB crystal rice. Look at the colors. We got yellows and greens flashing there. Inside the bag, and it looks like we have an escapee from the bag, we have one Rodnite focal. That's great. 25 by 18. And then there are 4 fauceted rose quartz ovals that are 18 by 13. Impression Jasper pink rondelles. These are dyed, but there's 8 of them. They're 10 by 6. And then we have 7 Riverstone tubes that are also dyed this bright fuchsia pink. All right, we've got 13 seconds. I would turn this into a pendant in an instant, and I've got granddaughters that would love these in a pendant as well. But I can see them in a bracelet or earrings. The tubes are just fun. Time is up. Debbie's Becky's over here laughing at me.
Oh, it's the chat I'm laughing at.
Laughing at the chat?
Yeah.
I can't see
Well,
the
Becky
chat.
Foster just outbid herself.
You know, I try to outbid myself every day.
Yeah, we're going to give it to Becky at 38. 38's good.
What was her final bid?
40.
Becky, you get a discount. It's a $2 discount. Okay, our next stone, I'm going to start the timer. This is Blue Tiger Eye. Everyone's familiar with your golden or brown tiger eyes, and this is considered a brown or golden tiger eye, but it has a blue finish over the top, and if you look at it with the chatoyancy, you can see the brown underneath.
It is natural.
It is natural, yes. You can find
not
dyed
dyed.
tiger eye, and it's bright blue. This is not dyed. There's chatoyancy even on the edges of this stone. It's a rectangle. It's, of all the tiger eyes, this is my favorite. Greens might be rarer, but it's the blue tiger eye that I like. And when people used to come into the studio and they wanted something special, I'd pull it out, and usually my blue tiger eyes went home with them. This is a rectangle, 42 by 17. Name is Taika, which is a Maori name meaning tiger, which I didn't know the Maoris had tigers. And it's found throughout the world, but mostly in South Africa and Western Australia. A lot of tiger eye stones, you don't see them very big because they can be fragile, but once they're cut, they're amazing. Let's see what we've got inside the bag. Oh, cool. All right, the pinch bell on this is gunmetal, and we have lapis, blue lapis lazuli. These are 8 millimeters. They are, I am told these are not dyed. These
That's
are
blue
natural.
tiger eye, not
This
lapis.
is blue tiger eye, undyed.
It's not lapis.
I'm sorry. Anyway, these are blue tiger eye stones. We had a few of these. I'm gone. Whoa! Did the internet just disconnect? No. Here's the lapis. We have lapis spears.
Yeah.
There are 30 of them. There were 20 of those blue tiger eye rounds, by the way. And you really have to take these out in the sun, whoever gets them, and look at the chatoyancy on them. But lapis is just lapis. Greek philosophers said that lapis was a piece of the midnight sky. And we got pearls. Again, it's a blue pearl. I love the inky blue pearls. These are 6.5 to 7 millimeter. They're 16. We have blue crystal discs. My favorite of all the crystals, 8 by 6. There are 20 of them. We have 20 twisted rounds. They also have an AB finish on top of the blue, 6 millimeter. And then we have a dark blue crystal rice, 6 by 4. We're going to pull up the bag. We'll end the bidding when I say I'm done, because you got to see what's in this bag. All right, we have larvacite. Again, another one of my favorite stones. We have 5 larvacite in a pearl blue that are 16 millimeter. We have 8 of these lapis hearts. This has got to be the last of our lapis lazuli hearts. They're 12 millimeters. I remember making earrings out of these. We have some black tourmaline, and this is real tourmaline. Let me get it up here. You can see they're little nuggets. They're roughly 8 by 6 millimeters. There's 12 of them. And then we have these little gray, blue-gray agate hishis. I'm not going to pull them up, but they are just cut perfectly. They're 4 millimeters by 1 millimeter. And with that, we're going to end the bidding. I'm going to carefully put these back so I don't lose any of those.
Angela
pieces.
Bassler at 35.
Angela, you got my favorite stone. Oop, there goes a hishi. You have to watch the hishis. They try to get away. Next stone. It is a heart impression Jasper. Gonna start the shot clock. Impression Jasper heart. well, we've got cables and things all over the place when we lost the internet, and they're all still there. 39 by 40 millimeters. This is Dalara, a Persian name meaning adorning the heart. Impression jasper has a lot of different names. Aquaterra jasper, sea sediment jasper, snakeskin jasper. Colors can range from blues to greens. It can have spots of white or brown. The veining can be various colors. A lot of it is man-made impression jasper, where they take different stones and they fuse them together under heat and pressure and a stabilizing agent to make them look this way. Whether it's natural or man-made is still a fantastic looking stone. And let's see what's in the bag that comes with it. All right, pinch bell on this is
You've got the other stone. You've got the wrong.
I pulled the wrong one out here.
You've got the wrong one.
Wow. Nah, we're fine. Okay, we have got 20 Amazonite. These are A-grade stones, 8 millimeters. There are 20 of them. We have Amazonite spears, 28 of them, various sizes. There's my pearls. These are a freshwater pearl nugget. They have almost a blue luster to them. They're 5 to 7.5 millimeters. We have the global twisted crystals, 8 by 6s. We have these are a blue on gray crystal twisted rounds, but you can see with the finish they sparkle in just about all of the colors. And then we have 25 AB crystal rice, 6 by 4s inside the bag. If I can get it open. Oh, look at that. We have one focal that's an impression jasper Marquee, 18 by 12. We have 4 Amazonite ovals that are an A grade. And then we have 5 of these faceted nuggets as well, 10 by 8 millimeters. And then we have 2 Amazonite coins. These are also an A grade. And they have that wonderful Amazonite color to them. Okay, main stone, all the accessories. We're down to 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We are through.
You need to move that hand over a little more to the center. It's underneath the timer, which isn't showing on the camera, which is why you're doing it.
Oh, they'd be saying I'm having problems with the timer. Anyway, we have a winner on this.
Nancy Nissan at 29.
Congrats, Nancy. We have a second chance. Those of you who really wanted an impression jasper are getting a second chance. This time it's a teardrop. I love this teardrop. It has a beautiful finish to it. It's 40 by 28. Name is Nolani, which is Hawaiian origin, meaning mists of heaven or rain. Okay, again, you know, this stone is said to keep you focused, and you would think with me standing here I would be more focused, but it also boosts confidence, courage, and energy. So if you need a little bit of a lifestyle change, this is the stone that you need. It also will help you supposedly enjoy all aspects of your life. Let's see what's, oh, we already saw what was in here, but let's go over it real quickly. Okay, we have got the A grade Amazonite rounds, 20 of them. We have the spears, Amazonite again, 28 of them, more than enough to make a necklace with things left over to make, or a bracelet rather. We've got my pearls again with this beautiful blue-gray luster to it. Got the blue globals. That's a deep water blue, but with the AB finish it sparkles with a lot of different colors. We got the the blue on gray, twisted rounds, the rices, and you get a second chance to see the bag, which is almost identical to the last bag, though that impression Jasper focal is a little bit different, a little more green in it. Again, 18 by 12. The 4 Amazonite ovals are 16 by 12. The nuggets, they take a nugget, faucet it, 10 by 8s. I'd say that was on the large side of the 10 by 8. And then you have 2 A-grade Amazonite coins in here as well. Is the bidding going well, or can we?
We can probably but count it down.
All right, let's count it down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bidding is closed.
Joni at 25.
Adjust my camera a little bit. I'm having to tip my head to get it in there. Joni, congrats. Next we have a Sage Amethyst. Okay, amethyst was considered a precious stone by the Greeks. It wasn't until like the late 1800s that it was downgraded to semi-precious. But this is a great example of a sage or chevron amethyst. You can see the chevron pattern there. Her name is Calfuri, which is a Native American name meaning one who is like a purple flower. Very appropriate. Turn it this way and you can almost see a flower pattern, and it is drilled top to bottom, 36 by 25 millimeters. It's 9 millimeters thick, so this is going to be a strong stone. Amethyst has been said to help promote balance and peace, also to eliminate impatience, Debbie. It's also said to foster creative output, brilliant ideas, and dedicated work. Let's see what's in the bag.
It's faceted, which is kind of rare. I don't have hardly any faceted pendant stones.
No, and it's a beautiful faucet. It's a banding that goes across. You got a front and a back, so you get to choose, or put it on some sort of a bell where you can rotate it around. Okay, the bell and pinch bell are gold, and we have some sage amethyst rounds to go with it. There are 20 of them, 8 millimeters. We have 30 amethyst spears. These are beautiful spears in the amethyst color. 30 of those, the freshwater pearls. Again, these are a potato pearl. There's 17 of them, 7 to 8 millimeters. Got a few rings on those. And then we've got these are purple global fauceted crystals, 8 by 6. Wonderful sparkle in there. Got twisted rounds, 25 of them. These are a 6 millimeter. Again, purple, but with a nice finish on them. And then we got a light purple, half-plated crystal rice, 6 by 4 millimeters. There's 25 of them. And then in the little bag, the bead soup. Oh, you got my pillows in there. Let's start with the ovals. You have some purple and green agate ovals. There are 5 of those. We have 4 fauceted amethyst briolettes. Oh, she says I'm off the camera.
Well, no, you're under the timer.
Oh, I'm under the timer. Whatever. Anyway, we'll keep bidding. Anyway, we got 4 of these amethysts, or 4 briolettes, 14 by 10. Wonderful chance to make a couple of pair of earrings. We've got these sage amethyst rectangles, 14 by 10. I call it a pillow cut because they're kind of rounded. And then we have 10 purple impression Jasper rondelles. You can see these running around back in here. They're 8 by 5. Timer is up. What have we got?
Angel at 40.
Okay, Angel. we have a cherry volcano quartz. Yes, this is a man-made stone. Her name is Flores, which in Spanish means flower. It's also the name of a volcano in Portugal. Okay, volcano cherry quartz can come in different colors, but the volcano quartz usually tends to be more of the brown and more fiery colors. Some people compare the stripes that occur in the quartz to tiger stripes, and in the regular cherry quartz you have a lot of reds. But it was considered to be a stone of hope, representing the possibilities for tomorrow, also to help maintain a healthy balance. Let's see what we've got in here. And it looks like we're doing gold for the findings. And we've got some smoky quartz. These are 7 millimeters on the smoky quartz. There are 25 of them, of the 7 millimeters. And then we've got tiger eye spears. Beautiful chatoyancy. The pearls, I'm not sure what the color they call that, but these are nuggets. They're
Probably
6
gold.
Actually, they're more of a potato. Yeah, it's a golden color. They're 6 to 7.5 millimeters. 16 of them. We've got these twisted rounds, 8 millimeter. There are 20 of these. It's considered to be a dark golden rod. And then we have my discs. These are 8 by 6s. There are 15 of them. And then these rices are beautiful. These are a sunset crystal with an AB finish. Again, 6 by 4. I can see
9 by 4.
9 by 4. Excuse me. These are longer. What I'm used to. I was in auto mode there for a minute, and then the shape gemstones. Ooh. We've got a focal. This is an agate, but look at the colors in that and the shapes. This is a 20 millimeter, and then there are 5 of these banded agate ovals. These are an 18 by 13. Some beautiful orange stripes in there. Then there are 5 citrine coins drilled from side to side, and then there are 4 faceted mookaite drops in here as well. Mookaite is another one of my favorite Australian stones, and I wouldn't have normally put these all together, but they look amazing together, particularly with that focal in there. Okay, time is up. Bidding is over.
I agree, Christy. It looks like a summer sunset.
They're spectacular. What's up?
Sharon won that one at 35.
Congrats, Sharon. Now we're going to look at a purple banded agate. This is a heart. I know it's purple. It's kind of bluish purple on there. 34 by 37. Let's start the clock. And this is Ione. Ione, which is a Greek name for flower. It also can mean purple jewel. Agates, of course, can come in all different colors. We like the bright purples and blues at our house anyway. And we love the swirling in the bands, particularly when you can see them go down into the stone. Okay, the purple agate was called the stone of science, or the sacred stone of the astral, because it supposedly had abilities to heal, increase analytical skills, and to lift the individual to higher, more spiritual levels. And inside the dress-up bag, ooh, more big pearls. We have got the pinch bell is antique silver. The toggle is that great heart. And it looks like we've got more of this A-grade rock crystal, 8 millimeters. that has been dyed or colored.
It's heated
It's
in order
heat
to get
treated.
that color.
Okay, excuse me, it's a heat treatment in order to get that,
Mm,
which
it-
means it goes all the way in. 20 of them in here. Then we've got some blue lace agate. You can see the lacing in there. These are spears. There are 30 of them in the strand. The freshwater pearls. These are a spear, which also have some rings, or not spear, excuse me, it's a rice. 7.5 to 8 millimeters by 10 to 11 millimeters, kind of a lavender rice. And then we have the global crystals, 8 by 6, 20 of them, in kind of a medium purple. We have the fauceted crystals, 20 of them, or excuse me, these are the twisted rounds, 6 millimeter, 25 of them, purple on a gray crystal. And then we have this alexandrite crystal rices, 6 by 4 inside.
The alexandrite is a color changing crystal. I think the light Steve's got it on is showing it as light blue. In natural light, it's really a gorgeous purple.
Yeah, I've got fluorescence here, and it seems to change under the fluorescence. Okay, inside the bag, first off, we've got 2 of these carved leaf blue lace agates. They are 20 by 15 each, drilled top to bottom. And then we've got some fluorite twisted rice. You can see one of those up there. And we've got several fluorite colors in here. And then we've got some hematite druzy coins. These are fun because they have the crystals right here on the surface. They're purple. We have these little tiny amethyst tubes, which are 8 by 5 millimeter. And then there's some white agate tubes. They call them tubes, but they have a square shape to them. And there are 12 of them, 8 by 2.5. The timer is up. Bidding is over.
Susan at 30.
Susan, congrats again. Oh, we're getting down to the fun ones. Crazy Lace Agate. Starting the timer on this. This is Albi, which is an Arabic name, means my heart. Crazy Lace Agate is found all over the world, but Mexican Crazy Lace is considered some of the best in the world. And it just has some wonderful patterns. Again, it's like pictures. It's like an aerial photograph or a satellite photograph of the earth over an area with rivers and that. A lot of the crazy lace which we have comes from northern Mexico in the Chihuahua area. And everyone's probably familiar with the little Chihuahua dogs, which were actually bred to go out and hunt for these stones in the Chihuahua. No, they really didn't. I don't think Chihuahuas do anything except accessorize wealthy people. But anyway, wonderful stones, 44 by 44. And it's just unbelievable the geological forces that had to come to bear to create a stone like this. These are natural colored stones. And anyway, let's see what's in the bag that goes with it. Oh, fun. We've got Z beads, spelled DZI. These are Tibetan agate rounds. These are not natural. These are in Tibetan, culture. They claim that these spring from the earth looking like this, and they're a found stone, but they're actually manufactured. It's an agate. They're wonderful. These are 10 millimeters, and there are 10 of them in a color to match the focal stone that we've got today. We've got blackstone spears, 25 of them. Our freshwater pearls, again, these are potato pearls. We've got a few rings on them. They've kind of got a cream color to them, but the lusters are in several different colors. The crystal discs on this one I especially like because they're not transparent. They're a Navajo white, 8 by 6. There are 15 of them. And then we have some twisted rounds, 6 millimeters in a golden color, but that AB finish, they sparkle with the whole rainbow. And then we have 25 AB black crystal rices, 6 by 4. You can see greens and yellows and golds coming out of that. The findings bag is in gunmetal. down in here we have 4 of these 4 onyx ovals that are 18 by 13, and then we have some black vein jasper rectangles, 18 by 12, drilled top to bottom. There were 3 of those. And then we have these weathered black agate tubes, 16 by 6. We're getting a real mix today, Debbie. And then we have these wonderful onyx barrels. These barrels are 16 by 12, and there's 2 of them in the bag here for you. Time is up. Bidding is over. Losing the internet, we really fell behind time-wise.
This went to Faye at 34.
Congrats, Faye. For those of you who missed out, we're having a second chance with the Crazy Lace Agate. We're starting the clock. Okay, again, this is a Crazy Lace Agate heart. This one, however, has been dyed a green color. The name on this is Huracan, which is the Mayan god of hurricanes. Also means triple heart of the universe. Again, Crazy Lace Agates, it's classified as a companion stone. It will protect you from dark energies, bad energies supposedly, and it's said to get rid of stress and tension that you're carrying around with you. It also serves as a reminder of how it feels to be loved and comforted. It makes a great gift. This is a wonderful example. I like green stones no matter how they come, but Crazy Lace is one of my favorites. The bag, basically the same. We got the Z beads.
But curated for green, not
Yes, this
green.
one's curated for green. You'll notice like the crystal discs, instead of being that Navajo white, are a green with a fun finish that complements it. The potato pearls, they are green. The twisted rounds, they're green, same finish, so it's going to sparkle. Onyx for the spears, and I love these. These are some of my favorite of all of the rices, with that black and kind of a green finish on the outside. The Crazy Lace was considered to be, they called it Happy Lace or the Laughing Stone. And we'll get another look at what's inside the bag. We've got those onyx barrels again, which I think are just amazing. We'll get a little closer look at them this time. And then we've got the onyx ovals. Again, 4 of them, 18 by 13. The barrels, that'll be 2. We got these black vein jasper rectangles. It's almost like a zebra finish to it, isn't it?
Close.
On some of them. And then you've got the weathered agate tubes, 5 of them. All right, should we count it down?
Yeah, count it down from maybe 10.
Let's count from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Misty.
Misty.
Misty Marinard,
Oh.
24.
Hi, Misty. That was fast. Need to get my next stone out here. Okay, which looks like an African bloodstone in a great shape. We'll start the timer. Okay, this is crystalline, which is an Icelandic name meaning protective shield, which is appropriate because this is a type of a shield cut. And you can see those little drops of blood that are so common in the African bloodstone. If you don't have the drops in there, you don't have very good African bloodstone. It's 46 millimeters by 34. The African bloodstone was known as the stone of courage, and of course it's predominantly mined in Africa. Very common in old Egyptian cultures. The wise Egyptians would use this stone to make sculptures and to use it as talismans. And so archaeologists have dug up the African bloodstones in Egypt, also in Greek and Roman ruins because they traded. And there are shreds of evidence that the African bloodstone were very highly prized at the time. Let's see what's inside the bag. All right, pinch bells. They're down in here somewhere. Oh, they're in the bag. Gunmetal, diamond shape. And we've got African bloodstone rounds. These are 8 millimeters. There are 19 of them. And then we have the black stone spears, various sizes with that wonderful black color. And the pearls. These are a gray freshwater pearl, kind of a rice shape, very nuggety. These are 8.5 to 10 by 11 millimeters. Again, if you can't have them good when it comes to pearls, not that these aren't good. All right, we have some crystal lantern beads. There they are. These have a black color with an AB finish. They are 6 by 4s. There are 25 of them. And then we have these 8 millimeter twisted rounds, again with an AB finish on them. There are 20 of those. And then 25 of these dark red crystal rices. The camera makes them look a little lighter than they are, but they're a beautiful dark red 6 by 4. Inside the bag, I see sardonyx and onyx in there. There we go. We have 5 of these black sardonyx ovals, 18 by 13, drilled top to bottom. Then we have 6 of the black weathered agate tubes that you can see right there. 15 African bloodstone rondelles. These are kind of a little rondelle, as you can see there. And then finally we have some white jade rondelles that are mixed in with them. And these are both 6 by 4. There's 15 of the African bloodstone rondelles, 12 of the white jade. The timer is up.
Angela at 22.
Congrats, Angela. Okay, what do we got? Oh, this is the one I didn't want to give up. This is a dendritic agate, a very special one. This is called a plume agate. Okay, I told you that moss agates are a dendritic, a form of dendritic agate, and the plume agate is as well. Instead of the little tree-like structures that you get in a lot of dendritic agates, this one comes out more in like feathers and
Clouds.
And, flowers.
Clouds.
Well, yes, and clouds. But look at those. I can get lost in this stone. The name is Shakoba, which is a Native American name meaning little feather. And it symbolizes a connection to nature. It's 46 by 31 millimeters, 7 millimeters, so it's a good size. And it's not really a true agate, plume agates, because it doesn't have the layered bands. But it does have this feather flower pattern in it, which is great. And this is a perfect example of the colors that you will get with a plume agate. You know, kind of the peaches and that. And it's because of the silicates that grow within it. Let's look at what's in the bag. Plume agate's one that we someday hope to be able to do a box with it. Okay, we got peach spot agate rounds. There are 20 of them in here. You can see the spots, you can see the peach colors, 8 millimeters. These are great. There's 20 of them in there. The pearls, these are 8.5 by 11. Again, it's a nugget. And they are kind of a peachy color. And oh my gosh, this is morganite, isn't it, Debbie?
Yes.
Oh, morganite spears.
They may not know what morganite is. But
we don't have too much time right now to explain it. Go ahead and look it up. But one of the morganite stones is aquamarine. And you can see the blue in there. Morganite has become just one of my favorite springtime stones. We've got the discs in Navajo white again. There are 20 of them, 8x6, wonderful sparkle. We've got pink crystal twisted rounds, 6mm, and then we've got little pink peachy crystal rice 6x4, gold on the findings. And inside the bag, it's chiastolite. Chiastolite. These rectangles here, you can see the cross pattern on them. There are 4 of these, 20x15. This is a spectacular stone, and that cross pattern is what you want to see. It's important that the cutter know what they're doing. We have 10 sunstone slices. This is a true sunstone. You can see the sparkle. There are 10 of those in there. And then we've got some peach aventurine rondelles in here. And it's mixed in. There are 10 of those and 12 peach aventurine small nuggets. They're just a little chunkier version of it. Fun little package here. This is one that you can explore, but the timer is up. We should probably do a video, Debbie, where we make something out of morganite and talk about it. It's a wonderful stone.
Jennifer Sutphin won that at 54.
Congrats, Jennifer. Oh, special time.
Yes, surprise time.
Surprise time.
Special surprise.
We're going to do something different here for just a minute. Okay, this is not a bid thing. Go ahead and explain it, Debbie. She's writing.
Okay, we're going to try something brand new. If any of you saw Steve's video this morning, he shows you how to wrap a pendant stone that's drilled top to bottom.
These are called Canyon Jaspers. They're 36-35 by 25, drilled top to bottom. They are not registered, even though they have beautiful patterns. These are a big stone. Like I said, look at the little video if you want to see what you can do with it. But we are going to be selling these for $5 a piece. We're going to limit the bidding or the purchasing initially, and we are going to set the clock on this.
Why?
So
it's not an auction.
Oh, it's not an auction. Well, just for a timer, because
no, these are $5 a stone. We're setting a limit of 3 per person. If there's any left over at the end, then you're welcome to pick up more of them.
Yeah,
there is a dress-up bag that goes with them.
And there is a dress-up bag that goes with it. And if anyone's seen the video, you've seen some of the things that are in the dress-up bag already. Okay, first off, we're giving you this amazing purple bag.
Well, it comes in different colors.
Oh, it comes in different colors. An amazing something bag. We are giving you like 6 feet of wire, 22 gauge wire, which is what I use in the video. There is also some.
There's enough wire to do 3 to 5 stones.
Three to 4 probably.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you could probably get 5 or 6, I guess, if you're careful. Not 3. You could definitely easily get 4. Then I think there's 6 feet of
this 2mm leather cord, genuine leather cord.
Yeah, which I believe is a dark brown.
Yes.
Deep dark brown. There is a bag that contains cord ends and clasps. And
cord ends, clasps, 3 clasps, and cord ends and jump rings to finish 3 necklaces.
Right. And then we have beads. We have 2 little bags of beads. In the video I did this morning, I used exactly what was in this kit, and you could easily make 3 bracelets, probably more, or excuse me, pendants, wrap the stones with what is in here. And you can see I've got 4mm beads. I've got some drops, different shaped drops. There are enough 4mm beads to make 3, to wrap 3 stones. The little pearl drops are great. There is some of these Ethiopian copper beads in there, which I thought I'd kept those for myself, but Debbie stuck them in the bag. And so I used at least one of those in my project today.
The drops are Mayuki drops,
the drops
too.
are Mayuki, okay. Now, how are they supposed to just say if they want 1, 2,
Yeah.
3 or whatever?
Yeah, they're just...
You know, just they're doing that now. Like I said, I don't have a chat window up. And then I have a second bag with just a whole bunch of smaller beads, all different sizes, different shapes. There are half-plated, there are crystals, there are little tiny pearls. Look at the video and you'll be able to see what's going on there. There's enough here to do lots of projects, particularly the one that we did in the video. And after we finish the video, I'll put a link in there, but you can go to our YouTube channel and see the video where we use these. This project that we did was a great way to use up small beads that just you know everybody has. They build up. I mean, I just hate those little tubes of seed beads that have like 6 beads left in them, but you don't feel like you can get rid of them. So anyway, the findings bag or the dress-up bag is $5. You don't need
You only need
optional.
one for 3
You
stones.
really only need one to do 3 stones or even more. And so just indicate if you want the dress-up bag as well. But we thought this would be something different. There's no real paperwork that comes with it. Canyon Jasper is not a well-known Jasper.
I can't find it anymore.
We have a hard time even finding it anymore.
Yeah, I bought these stones from Shipwreck Beads back in about 2010.
It was a while ago. Two-sided. The neat thing about these is you have choices when you're using them. You can flip them over. You can see them from top to bottom. Anyway, that's our little special for today. Something that everyone can afford that is not going to cost you as much as some other things that have been going on today. Okay, tell me when we're ready to move on, Debbie.
I think I had enough to accommodate what everybody has asked for right now. So
Yeah, I think we had
be sure you watch for the email from me so that I make sure I've got it correct, the number of stones, the number of bags, and just reply if I've got it wrong.
Okay, we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me start the clock. Because this is a Labradorite Teardrop. And I was showing the bad side, which is not a very bad side at all. This is a small teardrop compared to the one that we had last week. But it's got this wonderful flash to it, which is actually called
Timer.
Labradorescence.
Timer.
Whoop, I thought I had the timer. There we go. There's the timer. Sorry, people. Okay, it's 33 by 18, but it's actually 10 millimeters thick. Its name is Serena, which is a Romanian name, which means beautiful aurora, dawn, or morning star, which is very appropriate since the people who first discovered this, which were a group of Moravian missionaries up in Canada, who saw this stone and thought, oh, we've captured the aurora borealis in a stone. And so thus the name. Well, it's named Labradorite because of the Labrador region, but the name that we've given it is because of the aurora and the dawn. This is a stone where it really shows the talent of the stone cutter or the Labradorist or whatever they call people who make these stones, because this Labradorescence only occurs in 2 directions, and if you cut it wrong, you won't see anything. And so this is particularly from this side, but on this side, if you turn it this way, you can see that beautiful color. All right, what have we got with the bag? Oh, cool. All right, gunmetal findings. We've got Labradorite rounds with this one. There are 20 8 millimeter Labradorite rounds. Ooh, there's a blue flash on there. I think I saw a green, a yellow, a gold flash. Of course, these are all the colors that you'll see with Labradorite. We have spears. These are fancy Jasper spears. There are 30 of those. And then we have some freshwater pearls. There are 22 of them with colors to match the Labradorite. These are a potato, but they're also a ring pearl as well. 7 to 8 millimeters. We have blue-gray discs The 8 by 6 millimeters. There are 20 of them, but look at the flash on there. These will go great with the Labradorite. Got some twisted rounds, 6 millimeter, 25 of them. They're a green on gray, but again with the finish, it's all the colors of the rainbow. And then we've got AB finished black crystal rices, 6x4. Inside the bag, I can see more Labradorite. Oh wow, there's a lot of stones in here. First off, we've got a focal. This is a coin. See if I can find the flash on there. I was finding it earlier. There it goes. It's got a gold flash to it. 20 millimeters. And then there are 5 of these Labradorite ovals that are 18 by 13. There are 5 green twisted rice, 12 by 6, and then there are 28 polished Labradorite chips that you can just see throughout my hand. And there are 8 smoky quartz tubes as well. But these little chips, they're just flashing as I move around. It's great. All right, bidding is closed.
Melanie at 46.
All right, Melanie.
Congratulations, Melanie.
That is a great stone. Are we done yet? No, we're just getting started. No, we're getting down towards the end. This is one of my favorite stones in the set. This is a rainbow jasper heart. I've started the bidding clock. Okay, name is Tias, which is an Indonesian name, means heart of hearts. Very, very appropriate. Look at the patterns in there. You know, there's a lot of divided minerals in the chalcedony, and when they come together, they can form patterns and swirls of different colors. And these patterns actually grow within the stone as it's forming. And it's a chalcedony, which is a type of, crystalline quartz. But rainbow jasper was originally discovered in mines in Africa and India. And it even has appeared in the United States, and Native Americans in certain regions out in the West, like in the Colorado Plateau, would actually make arrowheads out of this rainbow jasper. I just can't imagine being shot with an arrow that's rainbow jasper. And the Egyptians thought that it had magical powers that could guide the dead into the afterlife, so they would often bury their dead with rainbow jasper stones and jewelry. This is a great example. 41 by 30 millimeters, and in the accessory bag we have gunmetal findings, and we have rainbow jasper rounds, 8 millimeters, and there are 20 of these. It's got that wonderful finish on it. We've got spears, goldstone spears, which Debbie felt matched. I think it does too. And then our pearls, you've got kind of a dark reddish color freshwater pearl, 6.5 to 7 millimeters. There are 20 of those. And then we have these orange global faceted crystals, 8 by 6s. There are 20 of those. Twisted rounds in kind of a dark red, but with that finish, of course, that sparkles with all sorts of different colors. Orange rice crystals, rice. Well, it is crystal, 6 by 4. And then inside the bag, it's a heavy bag. You've got goldstone ovals. There are 5 of these, 18 by 13. You've got 4 A-grade carnelian twisted rice. These are great. Top to bottom, they're 16 by 8. You've got these wonderful weathered agate tubes again, and then there are 8 carnelian faceted roundels. There's one of them. You can, if I get the flash off of the faceting, and there are 8 of those. Bidding is over. One last look this heart, the finish on there.
That's another one that's hard to give up.
Yeah, these are getting hard to find.
Angela Bassler at 40.
Angela. Okay. I'm showing this from the bad side.
Oh, that looks
Start
more
with-
green than it is in real life.
Yeah, this is a little more of a blue
Yeah.
green in color, but this
My
is,
monitor is green, but it's quite a bit more blue.
yes, it is.
Maybe it's the blue matte.
Shall we talk about what it is? This is turquoise, people. Name is turquesa. Spanish name meaning turquoise. 42 by 21. Okay, of course, turquoise is one of the oldest known of all of the gemstones in human history. It's around in cultures all over the world, and it's been adored for centuries. Turquoise rocks have been carved and set into everything from royal thrones to daggers to jewelry to cups. The Egyptians believed that turquoise meant that it would bring good fortune and made them invulnerable. And of course, Native Americans have revered turquoise as a spiritual stone. This one is 42 by 21. It's rather thin at 4, but this is real turquoise. It is stabilized, I believe, isn't it, Debbie?
Yeah. You wouldn't want it if it
We
wasn't.
don't have a lot of turquoise, but we have some. And inside the bag, we have 20 Xinjiang turquoise rounds, 8 millimeter. From
Again, they're way too green.
I'm sorry. Debbie's monitor's off. My monitor, it looks perfect. Anyway, there are 20 of these 8 millimeter rounds. And then the spears we put with it are Blackstone spears. There are 30 of those. The freshwater pearls, these are gigantic rice ring pearls. I'd never seen ring pearls that were a rice before, particularly in this size. These are up to 15 millimeters by 10, and there are 10 of them in here. And then we have these black crystal lanterns, 6 by 4. Nice finish on those. Hard to see in this light, but there's a little bit of purple in there. We've got turquoise crystal, twisted round crystals. And then we have these turquoise rices as well. Antique copper for the findings. And in the bag, we have Xinjiang turquoise rectangles. These are small, but there are 10 of them. These are 10 by 8 by 5. And then there have these A-grade moonstone rondelles mixed in with it. There are 10 Xinjiang turquoise rondelles. You can see the little round buttons in there. And then there are 20 that are a bronzite and turquoise rondelle. This is a man-made stone where they have taken bronzite and turquoise and they have pressed them together and stabilized them. So they're mixed in with the real turquoise rondelles. Timer is up.
Those are moonstone, the nice, really nice grade moonstone
Yeah,
roundels
A-grade.
again.
Yep, I remembered this time.
Oh, okay.
One last look.
Joan Militao at 37.
Okay, Joan, you have an amazing stone.
You should be really happy with that because it is a lot more blue than what's showing on my monitor.
Well, maybe she has a blue monitor, Debbie. All right, another one of Debbie's favorites. This is one you may not be familiar
Yeah,
with.
they may not know this one. It disappeared.
Yeah, this is Silver Eye Jasper. And you can tell they call it Silver Eye because of those little round eyes. This is 40 by 43, 7 millimeters drilled through the top. Its name is Corti, which is a Latin name that also moved over to the German, and it means little heart. Okay, the name Jasper means spotted or speckled stone, which is, from an old French name. But this particular stone, which they call it an orbicular jasper because of the circular patterns, This is one where we suspect that it has been mined out. In the past, it's been found in India, Brazil, Egypt, Australia, but it's getting really hard to find, and we've heard a rumor that it's been completely mined out. So we have a little bit of this left. Findy's bag, it's antique silver, and the main accessory stone we've got in this is a dendritic agate, round, 8mm. There are 20 of those. We've got the white porcelain spears, and I think these actually are porcelain, aren't they, Debbie? At least that's the way they were represented to us.
They're either porcelain or white dyed agate.
They dye it white?
Yes.
Okay. And then we have these wonderful
I actually think they're white dyed
spears.
agate, but
Yeah, I just know I like them. They're just a beautiful white stone. These are freshwater pearls, 7 to 8mm by 9 to 10. They've got this wine color to them, and this is a strand of 12. And then we have light purple lantern beads. These are 6x4s. We have twisted rounds, dark red, 6x4. And then we have these 6x4 rices. Excuse me, those rounds are just 6. These are the 6x4. And again, they've got that AB finish, so they just sparkle. And this is a fun bag here because we have some silver eye Jasper rondelles, but they have these big holes in them, so they do like a 3-4mm cord.
or a Pandora bracelet.
Or a Pandora bracelet, yes. They're 12 by 8 with a 4 to 5mm hole in them. And there are 8 of those in there. Yeah, I wouldn't waste these on anything too small. There are 6 howlite hearts. These are the little flat hearts that I love so much. There are 6 of those. There are 10 white jade rondelles. Of course, it's not a true jade, I don't believe. They just call it jade. And there are 5 of these howlite tubes, white howlite tubes, 13 by 4. There are 5 of those. Bidding is over. Have a look at those beads again. Those are fun. It's getting hard to find large hole beads also. So, did anybody want Cordy?
Let's see, Dreama at 22.
All right, Dreama, you got a bargain today. Because they ain't making any more, and there's a possibility
No.
they aren't mining anymore.
There's a lot of stones I've become acquainted with over the years that disappear, and it's because they get mined out and they can't find anymore.
Yeah, but that isn't the only one we have. In fact, it is our next second chance bead. Going to start the clock. We have Karina, which is a Scandinavian name, which means loving heart. And you can see again, this is a silver eye Jasper. The ocularness of it, or whatever the word would be, the orbicular, ness of the stone is a little tighter. So you got those little round eyes, thus the name silver eye. Great colors and finish to this. The bag is the same as the other one, which we can go through again. You got the dendritic agate 8s. We've got the spears. Got these wonderful wine-colored nugget beads, pearls. The lanterns, which is a light purple. The darker purple, twisted round, 6. You know, the bag here is just exactly the same as the other one, the rice. And then you've got the bag, the accessory bag as well.
Go ahead and count it down.
We can count it down already?
Yeah.
All right, count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. have someone taking her home.
Minky.
Oh, Minky. All right, we have a Druzy banded agate heart. I'm starting the clock on this. You can see the Druzy on there. There's actually a slight blue cast to the Druzy down here on the bottom, but there's another Druzy band along the middle. This is Christabel, which means beautiful crystal. It's 40 by 40 by 7, drilled through the top. It's a wonderful agate. Of course, you know, it's like looking at a little universe. Even the back on this looks amazing. Sometimes you get a little chatoyancy in with the Druzy, and this one has it. Of course, it's a very slow process when the earth is making these stones. It takes forever, and the crystals don't always grow in the same direction. But cultures believe that the stone helps you to stay patient and persistent during tough times. And it's a gem for those facing challenges and going through difficult times. And the bag on this one is special as well. All right, pinch bell on this one is gunmetal, diamond-shaped toggle, and then we've got blue goldstone rounds. There are 20 of them, 8 millimeter. We've got some real goldstone sparkle on that. And, oh, we got another Morganite spear set. Technically, when they do Morganite, they usually pull the aquamarine out, but this one has some.
Yeah, no, the blue is usually aquamarine, and I think they left it in.
Well, they did on this one. I suppose quite often when they're stringing it, they'll leave it out. And then the pearls on this are these wonderful, you know, blue nuggets. These are 7.5 to 9 millimeters, you know, irregular shaped, beautiful luster. What do we got? We've got gray lanterns. These are a blue-gray, 6 by 4. There are 25 of them. Tons of sparkle. Twisted rounds, again in a blue, but with an AB finish. So they sparkle like crazy. And these are a metallic blue. You know, crystal rice, 6 by 4. And then inside the bag, I think I see more blue goldstone. Yeah, we have blue goldstone ovals. There are 5 of those, 8 by 13. There are some black sardonic ovals, or they call them saucers. They're 12 by 6 millimeters, you know, drilled through the middle. And then there are some blue agate rondelles. You can see the blue ones. And then there are white jade rondelles that are 6 by 4. The 8 by 4 agates, there are 8 of them. There are 12 of the white jade rondelles. And the bidding is over. The timer is up. And that is the last stone. We do have a special auction. We still going to do it, Debbie?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Angela won that last one at 45.
All right. All right, we recently did a collaboration. Much to my embarrassment, I'm the one that made it. Debbie designed it. She walked me through
46.
it. What's that?
Nothing.
Oh. Anyway, we put together one of the Gemstone Orphans from the January box that we had. This particular one, name is Fuyuko.
Fix the spear.
Excuse me?
Fix the spear.
Fix the spear.
Look at the necklace.
Oh, she wants my spears all going in the same direction.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm fussy.
well, they couldn't even see it. I have a stone here and you're tripping on cords, Debbie.
Oh.
She's going to crash the whole system. Anyway, Yuko, which means winter child. And during the video, the tutorial, we wrapped this and we mentioned that we would be auctioning it off and giving the money to our charity, most of you, unless you really dig down through our website, don't realize that we donate a certain number or a certain amount of the money from the Gemstone Orphans to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which we don't mention what the charity is on our website, but we've been doing this ever since we started the subscription, and mostly because we feel that they're probably one of the better of the children's charities. There's not a lot of waste, and most all of the money actually goes to the people that it's trying to help. This stone does come with its adoption papers, and it comes exactly as it is. If you've seen the video, you know exactly what it looks like. We'll clean it up a little bit, put it in its package, make sure that nothing is damaged, and that I didn't mess up anything too badly. But let's go ahead and start the bidding on this stone.
Start it at $10.
Yeah, we'll start at $10. All of the money from this will go to the charity, with the exception of the shipping. So, yeah, the white agates, white striped agates are amazing. And years ago, when I first saw one, I decided that I had to have it, and have been collecting them ever since. They just seemed like a very pure stone to me. Of course, we
Timer.
know... Excuse me?
Timer.
Oh, I thought I hit it. I apologize. There it goes. I would just ramble on forever if somebody didn't say something. Okay, but it's a very wintry looking necklace, and the stone is very appropriate for it. It uses materials and findings largely from the January Gemstone Orphanage box, though the stringing wire was ours, along with some of the metal beads. But if you have any questions or anything about it, you feel free to ask us now or afterwards. But we'll be doing this from time to time, I think, just because we think it benefits our nonprofit organization that we support. So anyway, anything you want to add, Debbie?
If you want, I'll throw in the earrings that we did.
If you want. Even if you don't want.
Yeah, even if you don't want, we'll throw the earrings in.
I will throw in the earring. Oh, you have no idea the struggles I had with this. I've been so busy doing other types of jewelry making, and I used to pride myself on my crimping ability, and wow, especially with a camera hanging over the top of you, it was a little bit of a challenge, just getting everything on the string. We will guarantee this thing for just about forever. If anything happens to it, you let us know, and we will replace it in full or in part as part of this package. Anyone bidding on this, Debbie, or
yes,
am I just talking?
You could probably count it down if you want to.
I could count it down.
Yeah,
we really had hoped that we weren't going to have an internet crash and have a few more people on, but let's go ahead and count it down. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bidding is closed on this.
Minky won it at 50.
Okay, Minky. We'll have Debbie sign the back of the stone.
We are looking into coming up with some kind of a Gemstone Orphanage tag, one of those little tiny metal things that you could put onto your finished jewelry piece to identify it as a Gemstone Orphanage piece.
Yeah, let us know if that's something you'd be interested in. Then we'll sit down and see what it takes to make it or buy it or do whatever with it. But anyway, we appreciate all of you coming today. A special thanks to those who, won the bidding on it. We're going to do free shipping on everybody today, Debbie.
You all got a scratch off for free shipping, so yeah, we might as well make it universal.
Yep, everybody gets free shipping today on the items which they bought. What more can I say? You get free shipping. So if you have any ideas on when you would like to do another auction, let us know. Not next week, please. We need a little bit of time. We had a certain number of hearts on this one because people were interested. in hearts for Valentine's Day. We probably have more, and we could do another auction probably close to the end of this month, the 1st of February, where we could have more hearts if that's something that you're interested in. So you can put it in the chat for the next little bit and down in the comments afterwards if you're interested. Again, apologize for the internet. Something we can't control. I can't believe it happened right here in the middle of this. It's usually pretty stable for us. But we appreciate all of you being here. Special thanks to Colleen, who served as a special moderator for us. And I think I'm going to end this now. So thank all of you for coming. Any last comments, Debbie?
No, I'm overwhelmed by how generous and wonderful you people are.
Yes, and before Debbie breaks into tears, I'm going to end it. Thank you, and we'll see you all again